Welcome to Here for It channel. Yes, you heard me right. Here for It channel. On this channel, we'll be giving commentary on pop culture, trending topics, latest news, TV shows, and so much more. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to support the channel so that I may continue to give you this amazing content. Now let's get straight into today's topic. We're going to be discussing the Roast of Minnie Dlamini on Showmax. As someone who's watched the whole entire episode, I must say I'm thoroughly impressed. I think Minnie Dlamini did an amazing job. She looked amazing. And I think it takes a certain type of person to be able to do this because, we all know roasts and jokes have some underlying truth in them. So she had tough skin, and I think she came up with a lot of shots herself, honey. Now we are here to discuss the commonest jokes made about Minnie Dlamini and ones that were conveniently left out as well. Now for those of you who don't know, Minnie Dlamini is a 32-year-old actress, media, radio and TV personality. She's a brand ambassador, influencer and now sports commentator. Minnie Dlamini is also a mother of one and she has been recently divorced from her ex-husband, Quinton Jones. Now, we all know back in the day, Minnie Dlamini used to be called the It Girl. She was definitely one of the most desired women of her time. She was really giving girls a run for their money. Look at her. Minnie Dlamini in her prime used to date Edwin Sodi, soccer star in fact, of which he made controversial statements that the way he loves this woman, he might even cough out 1 million rands worth of lobola, also known as a dowry. Now, at the time, there was a lot of confusion whether Kune actually coughed up the money or not. And this is what Minnie Dlamini said on DJ Fresh's podcast. The worst misconception is that Kune lobolaed me. That's the worst one. I hate it. People still think it's true. I actually went on a date and this person actually thought it was real. And I was like, no. The relationship was not that hectic. I really don't know why she's downplaying the whole relationship, but asiko lapo. Minnie Dlamini got married to Quinton Jones in the year 2017, and their whole entire wedding celebration was aired on Showmax as a 3-part special. They recently divorced in the year of 2022, and we'll expand on that later. Quinton Jones was a football player in America. He's allegedly from America. He relocated to South Africa to work in production at Urban Brew, and that's exactly where he met Minnie Dlamini. To be honest, the demise of their marriage to me seems like it's as a result of finances. Let's watch this.
People are calling, they're saying that they haven't gotten the invitations, our guest list is now under. I've paid for all the people that were supposed to be there. I can't do this.
We'll sort it out just now.
Okay, but what are we doing here? You bring me some blue building.
For now, please close your eyes. I've got a little surprise for you. Let's go.
Quinton! You tell me to close my eyes, and now I'm knocking into things. Can you guide me, maybe?
It's dark here, Blake. Please just close your eyes. Sorry.
It's better be a good surprise because building's ugly.
Keep your eyes closed. Mind the step. Go forward.
Yeah, that's what you should have done the first
There's
time.
a step. Go. Keep your eyes closed. The reason I brought you here today was because these gentlemen here have agreed to perform at your wedding. You can open your eyes. Oh, girl, you got me.
Aw, sweet, right? But that's not the interesting part. The interesting part is the beginning of the video where Minnie specifically says that she has paid for all the people that need to be there. Emphasis on she has paid. Like I just said, I'm picking up a financial component as to why their marriage ended. It seems as if it's something that came into play quite a lot. And women are quite bothered if they are presumed the providers in a relationship. And I really wonder how it came about that Minnie got herself into a situation where she was the provider, seeing that someone was willing to pay 1 million rands worth of lobola for her. Now back to their wedding. At the time, it was rumored that a lot of people weren't paid for the services that went into the wedding. And I think it makes sense now.
We go shopping. Do you want to be my Ben 10? I mean, I could totally do like the rich auntie vibe. I think so. I know, I like it. I mean, I've been doing it for years anyway. Cut!
See? There she goes again. In every video, you can pick up a financial component. Even in this post, this article says, when you walk into my house, emphasis on my house, it's a home and our kitchen needs to reflect that, she explains. So she really, really makes it clear if something is paid off by her or bought by her. So I'm assuming she paid for the house. I'm going to assume that because I'll explain later why. Let's watch this other clip.
What would you say the core reason is? And I'm not talking about the surface level.
Right.
The real deep reason on why your marriage had to end.
First of all, I think what people need to also understand is that when a marriage ends, it doesn't end at the announcement. You know, it didn't end the day before the announcement. It ends years before that or, you know, months before that or however long, you know, people's individual journeys are. So by the time I announced, I mean, I'd gone through a lot of the processes of it. So it was actually quite a relief because I felt like, you know, I was sneaking around and, you know, because I didn't want people to know. But in actual fact, it was done. And at the time of the announcement, it actually felt like a really big relief and a big weight off my shoulders of something that I'd been carrying for a while. But I think for me, it was a matter of, I personally, in my journey, I think I didn't understand myself. I didn't know what it was that I wanted. I grew up in a marriage with my mom and my dad.
And family's such a big thing for you.
Huge, massive. And I never imagined getting divorced. I always thought that I would raise my kids the same way that I was raised, like ride or die, do or die. You know, that's.
Do you still today, in full hindsight, look at it as a failure?
I think the failure part is on my part from not being able to pick up what was right for me at a time before I went all the way. And I failed myself.
Don't you just love the way she speaks? I love her accent so much. Oh my gosh. Fan vibes. Anyway, I mean, you can pick up in that interview as well that she's more so attributing the end of the marriage to her not realizing that this was not for her. And I think finances are the reason why. I think she went all the way without realizing that, wait a minute, this guy doesn't have money, or maybe doesn't have as much money as I thought he had. Now, another common joke that was made on the roast was the fact that Mr. Quinton Jones was requesting spousal support from Miss Minnie Dlamini. Musa Kaula posted on X that rumor has it that Minnie Dlamini had been called towards Quinton Jones after the brother's passing. Quinton found out Minnie was cheating on him and filed for divorce. The divorce is ongoing. Apparently, Minnie Dlamini is refusing to sign the divorce papers. Of course, this is in the context before the divorce was finalized. One thing about Musa Kaula is that he's so messy. He released Edwin Sodi's hit list and Minnie Dlamini came out number 2, honey. I don't know where he got the evidence or the rumors from, but he posted it without adding allegedly in it. He also said that there was a rumor that Minnie Dlamini was seeing Edwin Sodi the time that she was married. It's also said that his private jet was put to good use entertaining Minnie Dlamini and her friends. Honey. Yet again, there's no evidence, but okay. Minnie Dlamini posted this picture on IG and her caption was as follows: "Send prayers, my enemies are after me." What's interesting is that she did mute the comments. I'm guessing a lot of people caused a lot of traffic in her comments, and she decided to mute the noise.
You know, they really can't. And I don't know, man, like how factual it is, but I mean, Edwin Sodi does have a private jet. And I remember when, like, now after the divorce was announced, or it made its way to the public arena, we saw Minnie in a private jet, and people were like, she's divorced, but she still has it, you know, she's still that girl, and she was in a private jet. And I'm like,
People, of course, we don't know what Edwin Sodi's private jet looks like. We don't know what it looks like on the inside, nor do we know what it looks like on the outside. Minnie Dlamini could be very well in, you know, some other private jet. How they made the association between Edwin and Minnie, I think it might have been a blind item, like literally word of mouth. But there is no evidence on the internet to support these allegations. It's also reported that both of them came out to deny the claims. I know denial doesn't mean innocence, but that's all we have. Now, according to IOL, Mzansi was shook over Minnie Dlamini's ex Quinton Jones allegedly wanting 10,000 Rand spousal support. Nahana, 10,000 Rand? This seems so petty. It seems like a spite towards her, because what is he going to do with 10,000 Rands? And why can't he support himself? I mean, this is spousal support. This is not child support. Now, this is where we need to start exploring the net worth of these two individuals, but we'll get there. In another claim on X, people were accusing Minnie Dlamini's child of not being Quinton Jones's. However, the child that Minnie posted with is not hers. On the right, you can see Neta, Quinton Jones's child, so it's not the same person. A lot of people really want this girl to be a villain. And sometimes I feel like they just go after her because they want to prove a point. Whew, it must be hard being beautiful, honey. Anyway, moving on to the net worths. According to IOL, Quinton Jones's net worth that he acquired while he was a football player is estimated to be around 45 million rands. Whereas for Minnie Dlamini, it's estimated to be around 90 million rands. Now, it's important to note that net worth is not the same as the money that's in your bank account. It's more of about your worth, your potential to earn, your career, your assets, your investments, etc. Definitely while learning this, you will know 45 million rands is not small. Even though it's smaller than 90 million, it's not a small amount of money. It's quite a lot. It is reported that during their divorce settlement, Minnie Dlamini coughed up a total of 480,000 rands. 360K went to the accommodation of Quinton Jones as a lump sum because he had to move out of the marital home, and 120 was a lump sum for spousal support. As for the 10K per month, Minnie Dlamini is fighting tooth and nail to make sure that doesn't happen.
Enough, when I started playing Lou and she was going through her character journey, my marriage was over.
Yes.
Is this my life? Is this how I want my life to be? You know, and I think that's where she was at. So a lot of the emotions that Lou was going through in the film, I could relate to.
Sure.
Now, ladies, I know we're living in a different world, and things that were socially acceptable in the past are no longer acceptable, and vice versa. But if it's not within you to provide for a man, don't settle. Don't settle just to get married. Don't settle just to have a title. Don't do that to yourself, because now everyone is celebrating the demise of their marriage. And I think it's quite sad because the family has been broken up. Another thing is that all that glitters is not gold. We were here watching their special thinking that these people are moneyed, that she's being well taken care of, only to discover that she was the provider. Just like Mihlali in Damase, how she was exposed for being the one that was paying for all the trips she was taking with her mans. Tragic, right? What's tragic is this post. Minnie Dlamini posted, "Imagine someone trying to take a baby away from its mother." Heartbreak emoji. This man truly has no shame. I mean, he's trying to get spousal support and he's also trying to get child support. How broke is he? And is the net worth that was estimated even accurate? Because why is he begging for scraps and handouts? If you need money, stand up and go make your own money. Provide for yourself, provide for your child. Anyway, I hope you guys also get an opportunity to watch the Roast of Minnie Dlamini. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was very entertaining. And I think this was a good opportunity for her career. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please don't forget to drop a comment. I'm interested to read them. Until my next video. Bye.